Hey guys, Charles here. Being masters of ECP now, you're probably wondering what some of the older students in Poly are like. In these next few videos, I'm going to break down each level within Poly's ELE program. Just like I did with ECP, I'll be giving you the lowdown on what the students are like, what the expectations are, what subjects they're covering, and of course, some useful pointers for you to take away and teach each level. As you guessed, ELE stands for elementary. Many students in the ELE program graduated from the ECP program. Today, we're going to start with the most basic ELE level, GTI. GT stands for gifted and talented. The I, you've probably seen in another level before. Want to venture a guess? That's right, ECP 7I. GTI students are generally grade 1 level students who tested into Poly. These students need more guidance and assistance. GTI students are 7-year-old students who are still working on the basics that they'll need to climb the ladder within ELE. This, in combination with it being their first time at Poly, their first time within the ELE program, makes GTI students, I won't sugarcoat it, the most challenging level to teach in ELE. Let's talk about the subjects GTI students will tackle. If you watched our previous video on ECP 7I, you'll notice that some subjects overlap. Unique to GTI students is phonics. GTI students are the only students in ELE to have phonics. This is because they still need to build those fundamentals to help them read. GTI students will also study English, of course. They'll also have CCS, cross-curricular speaking, where they explore science and social studies concepts. They'll also have a separate speaking class. I'm now going to give you some tips for teaching GTI students. Number 1, be patient and consistent. Just like with ECP 7I students, be extra patient and considerate with GTI students, especially at the start of the first semester. They're going to be slow, they're going to make mistakes, and they're going to take time to adjust. One way to ensure that your students grow quickly into a smooth running class is to be consistent. The more predictable you and the class are, the more well-adjusted your students will become. Number 2, implement rules. Just like in ECP, classroom rules and routines are key. You might have to introduce new rules that weren't carried over from ECP to ELE. Consider GTI students. They might not understand a new rule when it's introduced. So take the time to explain to them, demonstrate with them, practice with them as well, just like a book exercise. Number 3, I do, we do, you do. When dealing with GTI students, don't go in expecting that they're gonna get everything right away. When doing the guided instruction, explain the concept slowly, clearly, make it relatable. Do practical demonstrations. Before diving into the activity, do a few examples together as a class. Once you're a little bit confident in their ability, let go of their hand and let them showcase what they know, but stay by their side. If it doesn't work, don't get frustrated. Try the process again. Good news, it gets better. Like I said before, GTI is the most challenging level to teach in ELE. But there are plenty of other ELE levels. Watch our next video to learn about GT 1, 2, 3, and 4.